4, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Vincent Spike X1, thank you for the 5. TK Baby, thank you for the 5. Stevie the 3rd, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. My country was not named after a bird. Okay, so the United States is issuing sanctions against Vladimir Putin. I was born dead 114. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Vladimir Putin, and these are targeted sanctions. We'll take a look at it. We'll get started with the sanctions real quick. It's Pack Watch. It's Sanction Watch. It's War
Russian
Watch.
President Vladimir Putin addressed the Russian people.
Let's get started.
Recognizing the independence of the 2 breakaway regions in Ukraine, Putin also ordered Russian troops into those regions, and he called Ukraine's government a puppet regime. All this could be a prelude to a full-scale invasion.
So overnight, the United Nations held an emergency meeting, and a White House official says the administration will impose significant sanctions on Russia today. And just moments ago, Germany announced it will halt a key natural gas pipeline that connects Russia to Europe. We are covering all the angles of this crisis from Moscow to the White House. And we start with Chief Global Affairs anchor Martha Raddatz. They're on the ground in Lviv, where Ukrainians are bracing for what could be a major invasion. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, Robin. U.S. officials believe an invasion could happen any day, any time, any minute, and that it will be a full-scale invasion. This morning, Vladimir Putin edging ever closer to a potential full-blown invasion of Ukraine, ordering Russian forces into 2 regions in the eastern part of the country already controlled by Russian-supporting rebels. Putin now directing his forces to carry out a so-called peacekeeping mission after the stunning declaration that he is formally recognizing both regions as independent from Ukraine and denouncing Ukraine as a puppet of the West in a fiery speech to the Russian people, saying Ukraine has never had its own authentic statehood. There has never been a sustainable statehood in Ukraine. Immediately after the speech, what appeared to be a pre-planned display of fireworks in one of those regions arranged by the Kremlin. But the move immediately met with a chorus of condemnation. The White House issuing initial sanctions, promising to announce more significant ones today. And the UN Security Council convening overnight for an emergency meeting. Allied countries blasting Putin's actions as a violation of international law.
We must meet the moment, and we must not look.
God damn it. Okay, listen. Here's what's going on. Okay, I'm so sorry for constantly running away. So I told you guys a story about my gate blowing up, basically. Not blowing up, but just like fucking breaking. And I haven't had a gate. Like, I haven't had a front gate for the past the week. Okay, because I gave the motherboard basically that controls the gate to the company that makes the gate, and basically they only recently came today, so it's like a big deal, and I'm trying to fucking make sure that it's working. And it doesn't matter. It's not like a security compromise at all, because it's just not. Why would you say that live? Because it's not a gate. It's a fucking wall. Okay, that's the problem. That, like, I obviously didn't leave it open. It's just it turns into a wall when it's not a gate.
It's been over a year and the Mac has yet to attack.
Yeah, it's like when an escalator doesn't work, it becomes stairs. When my gate doesn't work, it becomes wall. That's just how it is. Yikes, Trump can't build a wall, but you can. Typical leftist hypocrisy. Exactly. As got so much money, he built his own wall. Exactly.
Thanks for all the content, brother.
So it's just like something nice and convenient, not an actual security thing. I mean, it could have been a security thing if the fucking gate doesn't work, but it's not, because, again, like I said, it's a wall. Cash App, thank you for the 69 gifted subs. So, as I was saying, Yes, kind of like the gates of Vienna. As I was saying, they are pushing for sanctions now. Most significant one being
that he is
the stopping of pipeline development that is important strategically for Russia, and also more importantly from our Western centric attitudes, important for Germany and the rest of Europe. So what is this? Just left the barbershop and everyone's talking about Dennis Pashilin. Yo, your boy, bro. That's that heat we need for NATO. When you were getting talked about in the barbershop, you know it's real. Incredible. Fucking Felix with another banger, dude.
recognizing both regions as independent from Ukraine and denouncing Ukraine as a puppet of the West in a fiery speech to the Russian people, saying Ukraine has never had its own authentic statehood. There has never been a sustainable statehood in Ukraine. Immediately after the speech, what appeared to be a pre-planned display of fireworks in one of those regions arranged by the Kremlin. But the move immediately met with a chorus of condemnation. The White House issuing initial sanctions, promising to announce more significant ones today. And the UN Security Council convening overnight for an emergency meeting. Allied countries blasting Putin's actions as a violation of international law.
We must meet the moment, and we must not look away. History tells us that looking the other way in the face of such hostility will be a far more costly path.
But with hopes for diplomacy dwindling, many fear this is just the beginning. A dark sign of what is to come. The two breakaway regions within Ukraine already embroiled in a long-running battle for control between...
It's just weird that they're like normalizing. It's weird that I do feel like the American statecraft here kind of backfired when Vladimir Putin just straight up fucking invaded. Because now they are normalizing in a weird way. Now they're fucking legitimizing the Donbass region fucking independence, I guess, technically, because if they don't, then you have to fucking actually take like legitimate and aggressive military action. Okay?
Colon 3.
So now, what the fuck are you gonna do? What the fuck are you going to do? They said, you know, Putin's going to go in. Putin's going to fucking wipe out. By the way, look at the difference between where Donbass, where the Donbass region is and where Kiev is, okay? Do not let anybody fucking gaslight you on this. These motherfuckers have been saying he's going to go in and bomb Kiev. He's going to go in and bomb Kiev through Belarus. They're going to go in and bomb Kiev. Non-fucking stop. They said that they were going to do that. You know, they said that they were going to do that fucking last week. They were going to do that for 4 months. Okay, now he's just like, no, fuck that. I'm going into the Russian-controlled rebel area, and most likely what I fear is that they will take over the Ukrainian-controlled side as well and take a chunk of the territory where approximately 7% of Ukrainians live, okay? And now he's just like, no, we're just going in here. We're going to take over the fucking Russian-controlled territories. We're going to abide by the wishes of the leadership in the Russian-controlled parts of eastern Ukraine. And we're going to see it as an independent nation, see it as an independent region, and we're going to do a peacekeeping mission, okay? No one said that for 4 months. No, but people have been talking about this for people have been talking about this for like almost around 4 months, I would say. I mean, there's like videos of me fucking back in December, and that was after it had started heating up. Whenever the fucking the troop activity started. Bro, you already apologized. Please don't backtrack and take another L. Dude, the American government is taking an L. The people of Ukraine are taking an L. Me taking an L with respect to like me saying I got some parts of my analysis wrong and I did not think that they would fucking actually move troops into these positions within Ukrainian borders is something that I will admit. You will never admit that you were wrong on numerous things, and you will literally just fucking wait. The chatter is correct. It hasn't been 4 months. It's been literally years. The propaganda just didn't work until a couple months ago. I mean, yeah, they've been doing it for years. That is true. Okay?
Hi.
By the way, I wasn't the only one who thought this would be unlikely. Ukrainians thought that this was unlikely. So, you know, me taking an L or a W, if that's like at the heart of your political analysis, if that's the heart of your understanding of like complex fucking foreign policy, politics between Russia and Ukraine, then you're not a serious person. You don't give a shit about anything. And, you know, you're a fucking idiot. But yeah, I mean, here, 3 months ago, just 3 months ago, Zelensky accused Russian agents of plotting a coup in cahoots with Ukrainian oligarch Rinat Akhmetov, sponsor of the hawkish Atlantic Council, which has been guiding Team Biden's hawkish policy on Ukraine. So, you know, they have been pumping this for 3 to 4 months. I guess 3 months, not 4. Wait, now actually, I mean, yeah, we're in February. The intelligence was not correct. I don't know why you keep saying it's correct. All right, let's continue.
Moscow and Kyiv.
Hold on, I got to do something real quick.
A launching pad for the Russian military to invade deeper into the country.
The amount of combat power that we expect Russia to bring in there, we're talking about significant destruction, significant loss of life, increased number of refugees on both sides.
Now virtually surrounded by more than 150,000 Russian troops, Ukraine's president urged to flee Kyiv. The U.S. Embassy skeleton staff already moved from the capital Kyiv to here in Lviv. Late last night, moved over the border to Poland for security reasons as a possible invasion looms. The embassy staff has now returned here to Lviv, but it may not be for long, given the threat. George?
Okay, Martha, thanks. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching. Foreign correspondent James Longman is in Moscow. And James, the Russian parliament is voting right now to ratify Putin's recognition of the breakaway regions in Ukraine.
Yeah, that's right, George. Vladimir Putin's order has now become law. The parliament here has now ratified his decision, as you say, to recognize the independence of those two breakaway regions of eastern Ukraine. Lawmakers assessed the president's order. I think it's fair to say in Putin's Russia that is something of a formality. They're called friendship treaties with the breakaway republics, and they were submitted to Russia's lower house of parliament after Putin's speech last night. Importantly, they include a mutual defense pact, which allows Russia to build military bases on their territory, and they're also now able to send troops openly into these areas. They're using the word, though, peacekeepers to describe them. Russia has already had forces there for years, of course, but they've never admitted to it before. Now they can overtly occupy large parts of Ukraine's eastern territory. And this is how things get incredibly serious. Russia could now push past the areas already in separatist control, unleashing the full-scale invasion that everybody's so worried about. George?
James Longman, thanks.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube.
Ukraine's President Zelensky has been urged to flee for safety by the U.S., but he's staying in the capital right now. Our senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell is there in Kyiv. And Ian, Zelensky's